How's it going, guys? Let me just shut this thing here. Let's see. Okay, we're good, guys. We're good. Patch previews coming on. As you know what I normally do, just gonna react.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Paladins 1.1 update show. Before we get into it, I want to let you know we've got a lot coming here. It is a new champion, a new game mode, and of course,
a new game mode
skins. Before we start
and a new map
shop about it all, I want to introduce you all to the origins of FURIA.
Oh, just jumping right into it.
Two fates defined by this place.
One of those is CHERISH.
While all towns harbored darkness, true evil lurked in the village of CHERISH.
Is that true?
A portal to the abyss, and it demanded to be fed. The magistrate made its decision. One sister would be sacrificed to the abyss.
Oh, damn.
Her life less important than its hunger. The girl accepted her fate, but for her sister, the choice to fight was an easy one. Alas, a common girl cannot defeat the magistrate or the abyss. The sister was taken. Only a lock of hair was left. Another of the magistrate's meaningless gestures. With no hope left in the realm, she turned to a source of salvation. The eternal pyre, the cleansing flame from which we are reborn. The sister prayed for guidance, for her loved one's soul. Most of all, she prayed for the strength to fight the abyss, so that no others would be lost. As the sacrifice neared, the void's hunger grew stronger and stronger, until the abyss realized it hungered not for a soul, but for a body.
Oh, damn.
The abyss was unleashed, and the village of CHERISH was destroyed. All were lost, save for one last soul. For what the sister had sought, the pyre had given, and the weak sister was no more.
Oh, damn.
For she was FURIA, cleansing flame incarnate.
We got Paladins Mercy, boys. Let's go.
None had done before. She would stand against the abyss.
We got some Paladins Mercy coming up here. Oh,
ending against the abyss, and we'll get a chance to check her out, all her abilities, and the new skills that we'll be bringing to the new champion in 1.1. But before we do that, let's introduce the crew here. I'm Evan Rainday Rayner. Of course, I've got Alyssa Husky with me. Iris Alyssa. I've got Mr. Thunderbrush, who likes to, you know, I guess remain anonymous for now as far as his visage. And of course, our lead designer, Garrett Hi-Res Martini.
How's it going,
you guys
everyone?
feeling today?
Great.
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah.
Like literal chills during that. That's the first time I've ever seen the first like
the final version.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, came out
chills.
amazing.
Maybe you know just.
Tears.
Cheers.
But, no, we're
That's
so
impressive
excited
art right there. Yeah.
I am beyond excited to talk to you guys today.
Well, there's so much, and again, it's great to have Thunderbrush here as well, who is our basically art lead for Paladins, and you know,
Paladins
he does
art director.
Exactly, director. So it's great to have you to talk a little bit about so much here that is basically taking a very big art direction to get done.
Indeed.
And I will be levying those questions, but first, let's break down that lore we just saw. Talk to us about that video, Garrett. Give us a TLDR. What was that?
So that is the origin story for our new champion FURIA, but not only is it for FURIA, it is kind of the origin story for CHERISH, right?
As well.
As far as people know, it was a little bit fuzzy what was going down. So it's a clearer picture that's painted now. But the fact that we're able to create this universe, create this realm, tie these characters together in such a phenomenal way, and we're only going to do more and more of this, guys. Like it was beautiful.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
We're going to bring it all together.
Yeah, and it seems like it's been done well. And this is also just setting up. This is a teeing up for what we've got, a brand new event that's going to be entering into the realm in 1.1. You guys are going to be excited about this. It's wild. You know, Thunderbrush, maybe let's get some conversation around how this lore actually ties into the event.
So this lore is really the sort of precursor to who FURIA is and where she comes from. And if you notice, we are in the
I thought that was
here with the video.
pretty here.
And we get to finally talk about how CHERISH herself came into being by being possessed by the abyss itself. We even get a little sneak peek of something that might be coming later. I don't want to spoil quite yet.
Okay.
Oh my.
Okay. Our directors like to spoil things around here, so I'm glad you're being a little bit slower on that.
Let me go a little slower into that. But the event itself, we wanted to take the players into something incredibly fresh and exciting that Paladins has never done, and really tie it into the lore through line. So the setting itself will be unique and different, but if you pay close attention, you'll know where you are.
I'd say so, ladies and gentlemen, as we start to get into the rise of FURIA, the brand new. You just saw. I think that was a.
That was a brief little.
Like a dragon kind of guy.
A little bit.
I wonder what that was. But that is going to get into this lore as well. So let's start talking about the event.
Yeah, you can order if you want.
Is here.
Like I said, just the
any other. There was a lot of unique,
just the case,
and I think first-time things that went into this event.
Make sure it's a mid-tower case.
Yes, absolutely. So we tested the waters with Siege of Ascension Peak, but the magnitude of that was like, hey, we're gonna do a 5v5 with less cooldowns and fire's coming from the sky. Now we were like, okay, imagine like kind of the same format, but just
yeah, for sure.
entirely new, entirely fresh.
So
we're gonna give you a way to play Paladins that's still Paladins, but at the same time something you've never done before. Specifically, we have a brand new map that we built solely for the purpose of this event. That is tied to the out-of-game events too. You're going to be doing a platforming tower climb on this new thing, ascending this abyssal spire, trying to crawl your way out of the abyss that you're now trapped in. And then at the top, at the pinnacle, at the peak, you have a 5v5 battle at in front of that abyssal lord that you just saw there.
I'm guessing that's gonna be a
Is he behind me? Is that right? It's just us on the screen. I was trying to figure this out.
And then as you perform in this event, you can actually earn things that you can spend out of game. So it's really cool.
And you know, so I guess Thunderbrush, you had mentioned, he kind of hinted at that, but there's some cinematic themes lore themes that are actually tied into the overall realm.
Yes, absolutely. So we really wanted to give the Abyss itself a real face here. FURIA is a representation for the PYRE, but you as a champion of the realm are trapped in the Abyss with other players and trying to fight your way out. This is a tower of one of what is most likely many Abyss or Abyssal Lords we are going to deal with in the world of Paladins at some point. And the arena deathmatch itself kind of takes place inside his own personal court. And if you pay close attention to the soul crystals, as we were constantly referring to them in art production, you'll see the trapped souls of fallen champions prior hidden within the level
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I didn't even know that.
I know.
We've got a little bit of a teaser video for you to check out the Rise of FURIA, new limited game mode here in 1.1. It's a beautiful tower, and it's very scary thing.
It's got to be a Drogo skin.
But also a pretty badass thing.
They got to make that a Drogo skin.
And the wings, boy, oh boy, I think we'll get to see a little bit more of that up close as this patch
He looked a little familiar.
Goes on. He did.
That demon lord.
Like I said, he looked a little familiar.
I don't know.
The Abyss can be many things.
Yes, it can.
Seems a bit twisted though. But listen, you know, people love Siege of Ascension Peak. There's kind of a nice beat of pace that this changes in Paladins when these limited modes come out.
Absolutely. We've changed to a different patch cycle now, so we get to have these massive patches. And I will say this is probably the biggest undertaking we've ever done in a patch ever. I mean, new champion, new event, new map, all at the same time.
How many times have they said that?
This is just such a blast.
How many times have they said that?
Because it's unlike anything in Paladins. I mean, it's like almost like playing an entirely new game, like a jumping puzzle with the champions you love. It's addictive. It's so much fun.
I actually haven't had a chance to play it, so I'm really excited. And for those who want to know how to play, let's talk about that. How do you play this mode? What is it going to bring to the table? And obviously, it will transition into probably some things you can get as a result of playing the mode.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The way the event is structured is that when we release the patch, then on our play screen, this is going to take up just a little slot right at the front of all the other queues. That's the special game mode. You can also actually now queue for the special game event game mode in the event UI itself too. So we put it in two places for you, just easy to use things.
Great.
And then as you do these tower climbs, you do this thing. You can at the top of the fight, right? There are kills that happen in arena matches. It's TDM rules with a smaller kill count requirement. Gotcha. But every kill you get gives you an abyssal shard. These abyssal shards you can then spend in the event store. As well.
So we have a lot of the event store being mentioned, so we're actually going to start getting into the meat of what you can do. There are skins attached to this, as we did with Siege of Ascension Peak. It's a very similar format. So as we begin, let's start off with the first skin. That will be available in this upcoming patch. It's Archangel Tyra. Oh
Bam.
boy.
There she is.
And
Damn it!
The art's beautiful, but I mean, just as beautiful.
I thought that was a new champion, so
beautiful. The
so
skin
fucking
shows up so well.
thumbnail.
Yes. So this skin is definitely for us. All of these skins for this whole event are really meant to push the boundaries of what we've done with skins further than ever in the past. The new systems.
It looks good though. Looks really good.
It was foretold long ago that this war would come, and I have ignored the cries of humanity for far too long. Let my voice guide you to victory. Do not fear the darkness, for an angel's wrath burns a millennia. The light reveals all. Humanity's capacity for violence has its benefits, I suppose. What does an angel do when they need directions? Wing it.
Well, that one.
That's stupid.
Tyra always getting these great skins. I mean, you can't say it enough. And you know, we just had to get into the game to see what that looked like. So you can continue your statement, my man. This whole concept feels very PYRE, I would say.
It is. It is. It's absolutely intentional. We wanted another angel that had a strong direct tie to the PYRE. So it would really ground FURIA's presence in the realm and make the PYRE feel like a more tangible thing within the universe itself.
And we have the abilities available in game to take a look at how those actually perform. It's such a cool experience to see this champion, this idea, the PYRE, the Abyss coming together. It's almost like really pitting that war together, really. I mean, it's all coming together for me in this one. So let's take a look at the abilities here for Tyra and this Archangel skin.
They're really cool. I can't wait.
I like the
for
halo. Really nice.
Nice
touch.
Reload
And the
We're
wings.
Third person right now. Come on. Give me that 1P. But yeah, like
they kind of teased the new champ a little bit. They showed
that kind of permeates around the halo too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like you guys probably aren't getting sound right now for the actual in-game things, but the weapon fire on this feels really satisfying too.
Oh, it's
Boom.
awesome.
Like all this one. Yes. Okay, so on that reload right there that you just saw, it's as if heaven itself is in the weapon, and when you crack that mag, it just permeates, shoots out like angel choruses are hymning in the background for that brief moment that your mag is out, and then there's also this halo thing, kind of symbol on the nade shot decal. It's so good, and the pyre also burns. It's a holy pyre. Everything about this skin is fully encompassing and top tier.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. And again, I mean,
like
this is just the beginning. I can't even, I'm so excited as to what is actually upcoming, and you can hear the sounds of the crossfire.
That's just pre-recorded.
Beautiful stuff there from
It's pre-recorded because
the
they're
Archangel skin
getting
in this
pissed off
patch as
at the
well. But we've
cameraman.
got even more. Okay, and I didn't even think that, like, I feel like that's enough. That we used to have patches where that was the skin, and we were like, whoa, oh yeah, nice, okay, play Paladins, and now we actually have so much more. That is just the aperitif, so to speak. One of our favorite champions in the realm from the beginning of the days, and still now, Androxus, he's going to be getting his own skin, but this time representing a different side of the battle. It's Abyssal, actually, excuse me, Fallen Androxus. And he looks cool. Just to say, this is the one you guys teased on the Twitter.
We did. We had a silhouette of this skin on Twitter, and a lot of people could kind of tell it was Androxus, but I don't think anyone expected to see this side of him, more of the angelic side.
And so let's listen and see what Androxus
champions a lot of like
like
skins at once. Like Androxus just got like one last patch too.
Only guilty of showing this realm the truth.
And like Tyra got one like 2-3 patches ago.
Those of the pyre cast me down like an insect. No right to judge. I am an angel, the only being capable of judgment, and I shall display that capability.
Oh, damn.
The light still shines upon me. Do not impede my path, mortals. You shall feel my wrath. My victory was ordained before the battle began. My brethren ripped the wings from my back, cast me from the pyre, and trapped me in the realm of mortals. What do you think I'll do to you?
It's a pretty good voice line.
Man,
solid, dude.
Those voice lines.
And the skin itself.
I mean, the skins do, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of an anti-hero.
Very anti-hero-y. And I guess concept-wise, Thunderbrush, I'd love to talk to you about what was the concept going into this Androxus skin?
Well, the visual design was handled by our awesome concept artist, Brian Wells. And the sort of motif for this guy was to design an angel that felt just as awesome and intimidating as the worst things that could ever crawl out of the abyss. This is the guy that would meet them head on with a really, really big gun.
And Garrett, I mean, this is going to get you to become an Andro main now, or are you still?
Oh yeah,
still
I definitely threw this on in some play tests and was experiencing the true Mudastina experience. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. One of the highlights, and I hope it's shown here, is the decals. It leaves this awesome kind of Aegis as it impacts. I think it's gonna do it. No.
Oh
okay,
no.
He's not running the legendary. But he's gonna fly up. Also beautiful.
I like the
VFX
blue.
too.
Yeah,
It
the
feels
blue
really
is
cool. It's got a really angelic kind of composure to everything he does. And then as soon as he hits that ultimate and fires it at the ground, it's going to be really cool because it leaves a lasting impact.
Whenever he does it, you know, these are not live, so of course he's
boom, hit the ground
at his own timing.
Hit the ground.
He's too good, Garrett.
Oh my gosh!
There
yes!
it is.
Okay, that's all I wanted. It's got this really cool fallen
really
angel
cool.
kind of heraldry
And,
that is left.
And that actually plays on the reversal. We just didn't get to see it.
Exactly,
But when
exactly.
reversal damage hits onto a wall. It's like, you know, you feel good. Like I missed my accursed arm onto the
But I
ground.
gotta see
I
the
didn't
cool
hit a player,
thing, yeah.
but I get this really cool, you know, decal.
GG missed a lot, Evan.
Not really. I mean,
Yeah, I
not
know.
me.
Yeah,
no.
not you, not
Other people, maybe. Of course. So he's representing the Abyss, and now we've got another lady who I can't really tell, but I feel like she'll be more Abyss, so kind of representation.
Definitely
Well,
the
it's
Abyss.
some different themes. You guys will tell for yourself here. This is probably obvious now that I'm saying it. Demonette Maeve will be entering.
Like, damn.
The
Damn.
WoW.
I need this one now.
Nice.
She's got some knives.
She's ready. She's a new phone. Who dis right here? I love it. We have the voice lines and the abilities, in game.
This will be like one of my favorite skins.
Good night.
Oh my goodness.
I've been carving up mortals like you for eternity.
Titty buff. They gave her a titty buff.
You wouldn't last a day in the abyss. So much blood. So many victims, so little time.
I like the little wings on the side.
It was nothing, really. Just a flick of the wrist.
I hope she says that a little bit faster. I love that line. I love the skin as well. Demonette Maeve, kind of a whole new look for Maeve.
Dude, she's intense.
To say the least. Yeah, she was a skin design. I hit it up myself, and she was a ton of fun. We wanted to. The Abyss was getting pretty heavy. We wanted someone that felt fierce, but maybe a little more on the fun side too. Just
More playful.
A little more playful, but still dangerous.
Those knives.
And that comes out in kind of the way that she's still herself, even though this skin makes her feel very much changed. Like she went off to college, came back a very different person.
Very
What
different,
college
very
did
different.
you
She
go
got into
to?
goth and emo and said, I'm here, I'm ready to go.
Those daggers are insane though. Shout outs
Yeah.
to the weapon team. Shout outs to the VFX team with the like persistent fire.
Oh yeah.
It's
Ooh.
freaking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those
Yep.
daggers were modeled by Ravi on our weapons team, and he just
dope.
killed it.
You know, and it just skins like this make you really want to play 3P. I feel like. I mean, it's an option in casual, but it's when you have a great skin that you love. This is one of those moments where I say it's
What's
worth
the good
it.
night?
I'll lose a little bit on the aim, but I will take this any day. The effects on the midnight as well. The fire
They're,
burning.
Full
Not as
overhaul
great,
on the
but yeah.
effects. It's amazing.
Wow, you guys did not miss a thing. And guess what, guys? That is not it. We
There's
still
more.
have
Even more.
a little something to show you. Actually, kind of the
Her big
the,
something.
the big something, the king of this event, the one we saw at the beginning, who flew up to the top. Well, now he's come down to meet us for a second. It is Abyssal Lord Drogos.
Yeah, that's what
will
I
be
thought.
entering the patch in 1.1. The Rise of Furia. I mean, it looks like he's trying to make
Look at
everybody
that.
fall.
He's a raid boss, dude.
Oh
He
my
really is.
god.
He's
He's a look at the little Tyra and the little Androxus and their skins trying to take down this demon. Good luck, guys.
No wonder you had to reduce the hitbox collision.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guy's-
He's massive.
That guy
He's
is big
massive.
right there.
Upon me and despair.
That is
For I
actually
am
sick.
the abyss.
Fuck.
That was the
End is nigh.
Rock? What?
What the fuck?
What was that?
Oh, it's like
Will suffer. Your soul is weak. The Abyss welcomes its new world.
There you go. Sorry.
This won't be the last you'll see of me. You are all doomed.
That's a super villain.
Man,
That's a super villain if I've ever heard one.
if I've ever seen one. I mean, obviously, it feels like it almost he was, you know, the ringer at the end that was coming in, and maybe this event. You kind of had that idea concepted first almost to lead the charge in this one.
We wanted to theme the event strongly around this guy in particular. We wanted him to feel like this big, awesome, evil, dark lord, as well as really focus on a skin that would allow us to drive our new vision forward of make something incredible that we could have never done in our old system.
And that's another point, right? As we're looking at this, these are the newest skins. These are the skins that are kind of your first iteration when without the parts and piece system having anything to do with it. So this is what we promised, right?
It is, and we are delivering it right here.
I think it delivers. But I don't know about you, Garrett, but I feel like this is
absolutely. Yeah. We couldn't achieve 20% of
Oh,
this
look at
before.
those wings. I mean, like Drogo's actually has these
I think I might have enough for the
rigged
main one.
animated wings now.
Yeah.
His wings back.
And a tail.
And a tail. We won't talk about that misfire spit there.
It's okay, Kevin. It's fine. But no, like
he said, don't talk about it. Sorry, Kevin.
The wings are a core part of who it is. It's a huge silhouette change. Oh yeah, the sound for that is also sick as heck. Ichido Hawk 6.
Poor Ziggs.
Rest in peace, Ziggs.
No.
But yeah, like huge difference from normal.
I love it.
Really proud of what the team's been able to execute for all of these skins, and hope you guys are too.
It's phenomenal. I mean, this is really the and waiting. Sometimes you say, is it worth the wait? I would say unequivocally, yes. Yes, it has been. Congratulations to everyone getting this. So now let's talk nitty gritty about what you need to do to get this, because that's really the important part. Everyone's now, okay, how do I get these skins? How do I play with them? What's the event structure going to look like, and how you unlock these skins?
So we were pleased with kind of some of the results we got from Siege of Ascension Peak. So the first 3 skins, those are all together. Those are all direct purchase. You can buy them immediately as soon as this patch goes live. And then if you unlock all 3, you get the Drogos. And you're not just buying the skins, you're also buying the skins in with a brand new MVP pose. Which
are sick. They're awesome.
Yes.
I saw those.
And then you're getting large sums of currency that you can then spend in the event store as well with those bundles. So it's a great deal. We really drove the value kind of with this.
Yeah.
And the Drogos is just like that cherry on top at the end.
And you also mentioned, and there's some brand new roaming emotes that are actually a part of this event.
Oh yeah.
And when you unlock a skin, you actually get the access to choose one of these with the currency that you've unlocked, and this is just one option.
This is my favorite.
Break.
You can't buy with Colo.
Yep.
That's sweet.
It's and you can move around, pilot this just like all of our other
moving emote. Yeah,
it's actually freaking hilarious.
It's perfect.
Throw some cool music on your Spotify playlist while you're playing. Get a triple kill, then hit that emote. I mean, that's a Twitter clip.
Just guide the payload into base doing that, man.
Absolutely. Some great clips are going to come from that. We've also got Ceres as well, who has another emote, and she gets a little bit more spooky with it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay.
Terrify all of your opponents.
Self-aware.
Pilot that around the battlefield as well. But there's more.
Is that guy part of the lore? That face? Is that something?
Well,
sure.
Why not?
It is.
Why not?
It is
All
now.
right, it's canon.
We are deciding.
And then Khan as well. He's got one of our favorite gestures
the
here in comedy. The slow
my
clap.
personal favorite.
Just got to give it up.
What a wonderful jerk.
What a wonderful jerk. Just nice try. After you throw somebody off the
off
the map, and then you just slow clap on your way back to the point. I think
Nice try.
That's a nice top play right there, especially afterwards. So those are cool. There's also some great animated sprays. There's a death stamp as well, and these are all, I think, abyssal shards. And the cool thing you mentioned that I don't know if people caught is you can actually earn abyssal shards for every kill that you get while playing the deathmatch.
That's correct. In the special event mode, it's 30 kills to win.
Right.
So that means if you win, you're going to get 30 abyssal shards.
Awesome.
And then also, even if you lose, you're still probably gonna get some kills, just not the full 30.
Wow.
And for each of the skin bundles, it also comes with 200 abyssal shards.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's just like so many ways to get it.
And Alyssa, that's a great point, because one of the things you can also get that I forgot was the skin everyone's kind of been asking about since it came out and was no longer available, the Divine Ceres.
Yeah, so Divine Ceres was available in the VIP store, and now she's back. You can get her from this special event store with Abyssal Shards.
Oh, okay.
And there's also a loading frame, which we just started adding those, and those are
This one is
great.
really cool.
And look at that.
Damn, look at me.
Oh, man, it's got the fire.
It's got the little platforms, too.
Yeah,
It's like super, it's so cool.
And that's the Maven one. Oof. That's,
but you get that loading frame comes in the Drogo's bundle. So you only get that if you unlock Drogo's.
If you unlock Drogo's.
That's correct, yes.
Great. Well, I mean, the death stamps, we can see that on your screen as well. So you just get a glimpse of the little things you'll be able to grab, the little things that make a big difference when you're playing Paladins. Whoa, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's a new weapon.
Sword gun before.
Boom. Little kind of demonic fire effigy. It's really cool.
Nice. I almost was like, what is that? Is that
it's
ability?
pretty sick. Wow, we're just previewing all of
We really are.
They're just going in, aren't they?
Look at that. Well, I guess that's what
There's
makes
the spray. There we go.
And you unlock this special event store by purchasing one of the bundles, but
Yes.
there's also a quest where I believe it's 200 Abyssal Shards if you earn,
Absolutely.
which you can get just from purchasing one of the bundles. Then you'll get, what is it, gold and diamond chest?
Everyone, when we release this patch, everyone is going to get a quest that you accumulate shards from the game mode, and you will get a gold chest first, and then at a higher point of shard collected, you will get a diamond chest. So everyone in the realm can play our mode and earn up their way up to a diamond chest.
That's awesome. So everyone gets something, even if you're participating and you don't necessarily want to grab one of the skins, which then I would have to start questioning, are you a real Paladins player? Because at that point, I'm like, how are you seeing these skins and not wanting them? It just would be inability to get them, which I totally understand as well. Guys, we've taken a lot of time to talk about the skins, the cinematics, the event, but I know what a lot of you are here for. It's to see the unveiling of the brand new champion in Paladins, coming in 1.1. You've heard her name before, but you're going to hear it right now and see her for the first time, FURIA.
Damn.
There she is.
The
Angel of Vengeance.
Oh my god!
I'm thinking it's
and obviously you can see we have like integrated the
so cool
even into the card art, right? We've got the event lore. There's the Abyss. She's slaying those Abyssal minions. No mercy.
I would want her on my side in the Abyss.
She would be. As long as you're good.
As long as you're nice. As long as you're kind.
Yeah.
You pay your parking tickets. At this point, too, I want to know what class is he officially, and what is her playstyle?
Yeah. So we spoiled it earlier, but she is a support in the realm.
Okay.
And she's not just a support though.
She isn't. She really isn't.
She is from day one of even the chorus most minute point of thinking about this character. We wanted to make an aggressive, like high actions per second support, and she really does justice to it.
Yeah.
In who she is, how she plays, it's all this one cohesive vision.
And conceptually, Thunderbrush, she obviously was a big task for the team.
Absolutely.
And so, talk to me about that.
So her concept came in as the awesome Angel of Vengeance pretty early on, but we knew we had a hard visual target to hit to make something that felt unique and cool enough to be in the world of Paladins, and we really wanted to push hard against some level of expectation of what an angel ought to be and make her really our own vision of that.
Well, we've got a great chance to talk about her, but we also have a great chance to see what she looks like in game and hear a little bit of her voice line. So let's go in and meet FURIA right now.
I will bring an end to the darkness.
God damn, look at those titties.
If you stand against me, you stand with the Abyss. I will burn through you and the darkness in
Why does she
your
have a
soul.
scope on her sword?
You will know I am the pyre when I lay my vengeance upon you. My fire is eternal. Purify. In the darkness, I burn bright. Be humble, mortal.
I almost thought you were going to put a sit down, be humble line.
See the Torval's running in the back again?
Yep.
He won a Pulitzer the other day. Did you know that? That album, Kendrick Lamar, that album won a Pulitzer Prize.
Oh, nice.
He earned
the
it.
other day. So pretty cool. Anyways, just wanted to throw it out there. The line got me thinking about it. But we also have her abilities, which we want to unveil quickly so that we get that out of the way. So let's take a look at her ability breakdown, and then we'll start discussing FURIA.
The champion ability breakdown for FURIA, Angel of Vengeance. FURIA's primary weapon is the Celestial Pyre Blade. Most effective at close range, the Pyre Blade unleashes a spread of shots every 0.5 seconds, dealing 330 damage. As FURIA heals her teammates, her wrath rises, increasing her weapon's rate of fire by up to 30%. FURIA's wrath will slowly decay over time if no teammates are healed. FURIA's alternate fire is Soul Kindle. FURIA ignites the soul of a damaged ally, providing them with an immediate burst of healing and additional healing over 2 seconds.
Cool, actually.
FURIA's first ability is PYRE Strike. FURIA summons a beam of searing light that travels forward. Enemies caught in its path are stunned for 1 second, taking an instant burst of damage and additional damage if they remain inside the beam. FURIA's second ability is Wings of Wrath. FURIA propels herself backwards, firing 3 orbs of wrath that seek out enemies.
That's kind of
FURIA's
cool.
ultimate is Inflame. FURIA channels the PYRE, becoming untargetable for 2 seconds. Afterwards, FURIA and allies nearby gain 30% bonus damage and 30% movement speed for 8 seconds.
Bonus
FURIA
damage,
has
movement
4
speed?
talents that can change the way you play.
It's not really a
FURIA's
healing
first
thing.
talent is called CHERISH. When using CHERISH, Soul Kindle heals up to 50% additional health based on your ally's missing health. CELERITY, FURIA's second talent, allows her Wings of Wrath ability to gain an additional charge.
That's actually kind of
FURIA's
cool.
Solar Blessing talent allows PYRE Strike to heal allies that it passes through
Whoa!
on all allies.
That's kind of cool,
And her
actually.
fourth talent, Exterminate. When PYRE Strike hits an enemy while using Exterminate, it will stop moving until the duration of the ability ends. That covers all of FURIA's abilities and talents.
The
Be
healing
sure to
one
download
is
the
actually
Paladins
gonna be
1.1
insane.
update when it goes live and try her out for yourself.
Because then you'll have 3 healing abilities.
Well, hello,
So
hello.
You'll have your main
That
strike, your
Fire Strike is
second,
looking
your
great, and
your
so
right
is
click,
the
your left or
champion
right click,
in-game
and
and
your
out of game.
your
Furious
power strike
here.
thing. That's actually really
Let's
cool.
just start talking about her. The talents were all revealed. What are the strengths? What are the weaknesses? You know, what are the combos for this champ?
Yeah, so
Yes,
what
I'm
I
not
took
sure.
from day one in this champion was making sure that all of the talents and loadout cards were extremely impactful and presented a lots of opportunities for customization. One of the ones that comes early to mind, right, is you can just take that PYRE Strike from something that you're going to be hurling at enemies to something you're going to be hurling at your allies.
Right.
Like, that's a huge
difference in playstyle, yeah.
Because her base kit, right, she has a single target heal that requires line of sight to apply versus, say, a Genos, or she doesn't have that second one, but you take that Solar Blessing, and then all of a sudden you have your Qs healing like Maldamba, while at the same time you're pinging your allies
It should kind of
with the
PTS,
line
yeah.
of sight quick heal on your RMB. So huge playstyle variants. Again, the cards itself have a lot of power within them too. We're not going to go through every one of them now,
Sure.
But one of the highlights I think is there's a build that we were testing
That
earlier
was fun.
where you can basically have your Wings of Wrath and then your PYRE Strike feed off of each other with cooldown resets. So because the projectiles on the Wings of Wrath are seeking, and then if you take Celerity and get 2 charges of it, benefits that are applied to your character once one of those projectile hits, which is a common theme in the loadouts, you can double it, right? So
Yeah.
base Fury, it's like, okay, 3 seconds off cooldown reduction for every hit of that, of that PYRE Strike on Wings of Wrath. And then there's a Wings of Wrath card that resets the cooldown PYRE Strike.
So you're just
getting
boom,
this
boom, boom.
boom, boom, boom. It's really rhythmic. It's really cool. While at the same time, you're trying to heal your allies, lay into people with your weapon. Lots of opportunities.
So with Garrett and leading the design with this champion and the
That's
team
really
there, how did you as a concept artist and art director kind of position yourself to create abilities and create concept design for these skills that played into this fast style that Garrett was saying, that do it all at the same time type of champion?
Yeah, concept design and game dev on an art side is always a matter of iteration, but with her, we knew the abilities fairly confidently.
I don't think she have a lot of
early on
health.
that
She only
was
have like
gonna be an
2100 health,
aggressive
2200
support,
health.
and as a Ceres main myself,
She can't heal
I love
herself is
support.
the thing.
I was excited. The weapon had probably the biggest pivot for her. We hit her character design and felt she had this powerful sort of Archangel Valkyrie fire theme pretty quickly. The weapon had originally started as a shorter double-barreled shotgun, and we kept feeling she was missing an element. And then once we realized a gun sword was the way to go, and it just naturally tied into the abilities. So when you see the rune glyphs light up on the sword blade, you can feel that she's pulling this power from the pyre itself.
You won't be able to flank her there. She's not
crystal
flanking support.
or mechanically loaded weapon. It's a holy relic, actually.
Absolutely, and one of the things that kind of stands out to me is that ultimate as well. Guys, Ignite, is that what it's called?
Inflame, I think.
Inflame,
Close.
okay. But it was, it's so cinematic, I guess. And was that designed from the ground up to be as cinematic as it is?
Absolutely.
That was the intention, right?
I was like, there's going to be a wind-up, guys. I want you to make this the most badass transformation, like, moment of, like, feeling and then delivery of like that you can experience, and they really
If
deliver.
you pair her with Buck in the game, he can actually ult at the same time. So here's the wind up while she actually winds up.
That's a scary combination.
And then he'll have his ult, and that's 30% extra damage and movement speed. That sounds like
there's a lot of scary things you can do with this character. So.
Our animation team, Esther, her group, just absolutely slayed it. I was so.
It's not a healing ultimate, you know.
Come online.
Who didn't slay it this patch is what I'm saying.
Everyone.
I mean, there's nobody didn't slay it. So great job around. Alyssa is you were a Sky main for a long time.
you keep saying this over and over.
Really big Sky main. And I walk in your office and you're playing Sky. So let's get back to work. There's community things need to happen. So what about FURIA?
Man, I love her, and I think the community has wanted to support for so long. The last one we got was Genos, like last September, and she has so much versatility. She's super powerful. There are so many different ways to play her, but the big thing about her is she doesn't have a self heal. So you really have to look at her cards to see how you can supplement that, because I think it's really easy to be like, oh my god, she's super OP right off the bat, but that's something that she lacks that other supports have.
I mean, if you gave Maldamba all this mobility and all that stuff, it'd be pretty scary. But the fact that you've got to be aggressive, but you don't have a way to heal yourself, is an interesting tightrope to walk for players as well. FURIA will be coming out. We could probably talk about her all day long, but you've seen the abilities. You will be able to play her soon when PTS is on arrival. We'll let you know a little bit later in the show when that is. But of course, it's time to start switching into the community things. Alyssa, we had a little bit of a contest that was going on. The avatar contest. How'd that go?
So as part of the launch celebration, we called upon our community to create one avatar. We got over 1,000 submissions, and there was no possible way we could just pick one. So the community voted on the top 10, and we are going to be putting 4 avatars, community-made avatars, into the game. They won't be in this patch, but they will be in a future patch, but we just couldn't hold it and wait. So these are in order. Freaksy, which is a GIF. We weren't able to show it here, but online you can see that it's a GIF. Bella, Meki, and Rubini. Sorry if I got any of those pronunciations wrong. But we will be awarding you your prizes today. Thank you guys so much for all your submissions. This was really incredible. I mean, the whole subreddit was just filled with community-made avatars, and I was like, oh my god. So it was so much fun. Thank you guys.
That's really cute. Which one did Meki do? Because she tags me in like all her stuff.
She was the maid that's like pressed up against the glass with the fat cheeks. Yeah.
It's so cute. That's a really cute thing. I might have to go that way as well. But great, those will be available. We also have a last chance for some things in the realm. If you want to get it now.
So 1.1 is going to be your last chance to get Volcanic Makoa, which is the beta award for reaching level 30. This skin will never be available in game again. So if you haven't gotten it already, make sure to get it. It comes with a voice pack. It's a full skin. It's really, really cool.
And then the Galaxy chest as well, right?
Yeah. On top of that, the Galaxy chest is going to be going away with 1.1. So Tuesday will be your last day to get it. We added Galactic Scion as well as Mercenary Strix in 1.0b. So make sure to pick that up.
And I hear it's the last time to get F-Dot too as well.
Yes, that's right. Today, there's a lot of last chances. Today is the last chance to get the Twitch Prime bundle, which comes with the Twitch King, Bomb King skin, the F-Dot announcer pack, DreamHack Mave, chest, whole bunch of stuff. And you can get this for free by signing up for a free Twitch Prime trial. So make sure to grab it. Today is the last day, and that is a limited skin, so never available again.
Do it now. And the Primal Prowler is a big one. That mount is by far, that's a top tier mount. You do not want to miss out on that, and it's just sign up for Twitch Prime. So cool. We've had another transformation again. Thunderbrush. What?
I have transformed.
It happened. Again, we haven't had a transformation in a while. Let's just stop transforming. And but now it's you, Gabby. Welcome. Paladins talent, esports guru of doing all things. Talk to us about some esports stuff.
Well, one, I think it's important to note that whoever sits in this chair has to have sunglasses to some degree.
That's the key.
I did keep that consistency.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as far as esports go, the first thing that we have on the docket is the fact that we have a new location for you to watch all of our esports content that we rolled out recently. Live.paladins.com. So everything we got, that's where you can find it.
Live.paladins.com.
Yep. All in one place.
Everything there. And we'll have new content added to it in June as well. So exciting stuff. And as you know, our schedule has changed up Monday through Friday. We're on a bit of a normal scene. We have PCS happening every Monday, as well as our PGS and PPL scenes every Tuesday through Friday. Hope you all have been tuning in.
Oh, yes,
Always.
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
No more weekends, basically. All on the weekdays. So 11 and 3 is where you find our broadcast starting.
Pretty much. And if you're watching, you have the opportunity to potentially get an esports chest dropped exclusively through our broadcast, including Facebook and stream rewards. That includes the announcer packs for you and Pretty Hair, as well as mine. It's the only place that you can find it. I'm happy to finally give an answer to people. Yeah. Well, people ask, oh, how can I get? I'm like, well, if you didn't vote,
It was
November,
locked
then,
on arrival.
you
That was literally locked
rare
on arrival.
commodity.
I was like, what is going on here? But it was great for the caster.
So now those are available through it, as well as XP. So if you're watching and not playing games, you still have the opportunity to earn that and some skins that'll be coming through.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, we can't wait to see what happens there, guys. That's going to wrap it up for 1.1, the Rise of Furia. But don't worry, we've got PTS coming to you either later today or tomorrow for sure. So stay tuned for those. Make sure to update your systems for the PTS and get a
No
chance
balancing?
to look at the brand new champion skins and event coming through. Thanks, Garrett. Thanks, Thunderbrush. Thanks, Alex in the back. Thanks, all the production team. Cassie, excuse me, Hi-Res Alyssa, and of course, Gabby and everyone else who's been involved. Thank you guys for being such a great team. This is a wonderful patch. I'm so impressed personally. And as always, friends, console will be coming a little bit later. We'll give you details on that in the coming few days, so you guys get to know when that will be launching as well. Thanks so much. As always, never give up, never stop gaming, and we'll see you all in the realm.
No balancing? What the fuck? They always have balancing. See you, buddy. They didn't have balancing. What the shit? They always have balancing. Maybe it's gonna be in like when they update it and shit. But like they always have balancing, and for them to not go over balancing, like what? Especially on like a big patch like this, that's a little stupid. But anyways, guys, I will keep you guys updated. I'll take a look and make sure that there's actually, if there's going to be balancing, that I have everything. Yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to press the subscribe button in the face. I will be back. I'll probably be back for PTS. I don't know if PTS will be up today or not. Anyways, guys, have a great one. Stay awesome.